Hello, my people. Yeah, my name is Engineer Dere Yusuf Umar. Last time I did a video that explore actually some of the things that you find on recent trend of laptops. Even on desktop also you can find some additional, especially we concentrated on ports like some new ports and other things like the lead to the webcam of your own laptop, and we look at certain things about mobile phone, and we are trying to either categorize if your own mobile phone is categorized as among the letters or is obsolete also, although that is a joke. But today I really want to show us wireless charging, what is known as wireless charging. Perhaps you have heard about it, but you've been wondering what is this wireless charging? I mean, you are charging your phone, and you know that electricity is being passed to the phone, but this one is wirelessly. Is it safe? Is it even possible? Don't you think that it will lead to us having let's say encountering electric shock in the atmosphere? Oh no, it's been existing and people are using it so much, and it is basically using magnetic technology. Yeah, so I got this, yeah, from, I think the manufacturer are some Chinese company. Yeah, some Chinese company. So this is a typical wireless charger, and it uses the magnetic technology. I will still explain further. And normally they are called magnet safe chargers. It is written on the pack here, magnet safe, or you can see mag safe. That is MAG safe charger, or mag safe case. That is case of the phone. So it means that there is a particular work that is being done on the material that is used for the casing of those categories of phone that permits this magnetic connection for wireless charging. So, for example, this is an iPhone 12 Pro. So, uh, the magnetic technology for the charging is embedded inside, but the casing itself permits that. So only phones that have these particular uh, MagSafe cases are compatible with this kind of wireless charging. So, like from this particular manufacturer, they specified from their manual that they're making use of, or that Apple, Samsung, LG, Sony are compatible with their charger. Apple, Samsung, and LG. So I don't know if your phone is not in this category. Can we categorize it at the other category of obsolete phones now? Anyway, I don't know. So, but this manufacturer, I don't know for other manufacturers, but I believe that these companies are the ones that have gone so advanced in this particular technology. Yeah, yeah. This particular company is from China, but my Chinese product, my Xiaomi Redmi, which is a very good one, also is Redmi Note 12, but I think it doesn't have this property because I've tested it doesn't have. Perhaps it has not been incorporated. And even for the iPhone, I discovered that iPhone set uh, from iPhone 8 and above, they are the ones that have this particular property. So if you have some iPhones that are below this one, so there is an additional feature that you don't have, and we can categorize your iPhone, despite the fact that it's iPhone, as the other category that I don't want to mention, right? But this one, I think it falls within the category because it is actually iPhone 14 Pro. Okay, so now basically, okay, let's see another thing. uh, from the wireless charger, you can see it is making use of the type C USB, the micro USB type C. Now you can see one of the advantages of having some of these laptops that I say are recent trends of laptops, because this kind of port has been incorporated in them. If your laptop doesn't have this port and you buy this device, as it comes, it didn't come with the charging head. So I started using it from with the laptop, let me say. You understand? So, but if you don't have it, then you have to look for the charger first. You know, all these chargers we are having, they are not that type of USB. All these one are big USB. But there are chargers, I find out that there are chargers that actually accept this micro USB type C. So, but I don't have it yet. But we can go on because we have this laptop, this Lenovo laptop that has this port. Do you understand now? So we are going to just demonstrate using it, but maybe when you get your own, know very well that you will need where to plug it. The fact that it is called wireless charging doesn't mean that it generates power on its own. It still taps power from the wall, or it taps power from another device, just like we charge our phones from our laptops or power bank. Even if you have a power bank, yeah, this is my power bank. This is also a latest power bank, right? That also have this port. That means it can provide this service. However, this power bank can provide the wireless service directly. So I think there is no need of connecting this again to use it. We will demonstrate all. So I think we should practically go on demonstrating how it works. It is not difficult. And as I call it, as I said, it's these phones have MagSafe cases, and MagSafe cases ensure secure and efficient wireless charging connection between our phone and the charger. Okay, so now let's focusing our camera on this. So as I said, yeah, this is just I think 1 meter long cable, so it doesn't go very far. So as I plug it here now, let's start by trying my Redmi. You can see nothing happened, nothing changed on the Redmi. Nothing changed. We plug the Redmi, nothing changed. As if it doesn't work. Even when we adjust it, because there is a position where the magnet is, a particular cycle. So you are supposed to know the position where your own is, and you place directly that position to the charger. So this phone doesn't have the feature. Yes. So what it means by wireless, you just place it on this device, and then it charges on this round part of the device, and then it begins to charge. You don't have to connect the wire directly to the phone. That is just what it means. It is nothing more than that. So now we are going to try the iPhone. So basically now you can see that the iPhone is off. So you can see that the iPhone is off. but we are going to now try making use of it. You can see, so nothing, no charging, right? Okay, so now let's place it. You can see how it grip by itself. So, and you can see charging is taking place. I don't know whether you saw it very well. Maybe I should repeat that again. Let me repeat it carefully so that you can see. So there is magnet, so they attract each other, right? I think normally they say unlike poles attract, right? While like poles repel. So I'm sure that they are using unlike poles. On the device will be one of the poles, on the charger will be another pole of magnet. So let's try it again. The phone, you can see it is just there, so you can see what is happening. It grabs. We didn't even remove this thing. You can see now it is charging. It is now charging. Can you see? I hope you can see it. I hope you can see now. It is charging. So it has set 92% charge. 92% charged. So if I remove, let me say I remove from the power source, then it doesn't charge any longer. You can see, is it charging? No. So but when I put it back, then the difference, it shows, it begins to charge once more. Yeah, and when we wait, now it is 92, so we can wait for it to change to 93, so that we'll be sure that charging is taking place, right? So maybe in this mode is better because we can clearly see, on the screen 92% here. Yeah, so that when it turns to 93%, it is not going to be hidden from us. So we shall continue with the battery. For the battery also, it is just when it is charged and you want to charge a phone from it. You see now I connect this, it is not even, they are not attracting each other. There is nothing like that on this phone. You can see it is not possible with this phone. So we are going to now try with the other phone. Wow, now we have 93%. You can see 93%. So one more percentage or bar has been added. So now let's also look at the use of the power bank that can actually charge wirelessly also. Yeah, so this is the power bank I'm having, is also a Chinese product, for affordability. Sometimes we go for Chinese product, but sometimes maybe you should try if you can afford those products from other companies, or let's say those, if there are products directly from the manufacturer of your phone, you should try. They may be expensive, but you should try to afford also. But this one also demonstrate that it works wirelessly for charging. So normally you can start it here to check the level of charging that is there. So now it is showing 94. So 94, that means we are good. There is charge there that we can transfer to our phone. So as I said, you can plug. I'm going to demonstrate that, but we'll start with the wireless charging. You can plug your phone here to charge. You can plug on this USB, yeah, so micro USB type C, and then like the usual USB, yeah. So, and this basically is where you do the wireless charging. Anywhere you see a cycle on a device and this mark on top like 1, so you should know that it is MagSafe. You should know that it is possible for wireless charging to be done with that device. So this is a charging device, so that means a phone will be connected to it. So on your phone it may not really show clearly, like this phone, it is not indicated there, but I don't know, I think there are some product that they mark it or something, I don't know. But so now let's try to demonstrate using this charger this time around. So okay, maybe I make it this way so that I hold it. You can see charging started, right? Yeah, so something changed when they were connected, when they discovered each other. So for example, if you are in a train, you are traveling or whatsoever, you have this power bank, you don't have to, maybe you forgot your USB cable, you don't have to bother, and then your phone is compactable, your phone is among the recent trend, right? Okay, let's look at the charge on our phone. It's 93, right? Maybe I should put it in the way that we can see clearly. 93%. So let's see, let's wait and see if it turns to 94. Yeah, if it can turn to 94, so that we know that charging is taking place. So you need good things, you know, but money. Nigeria, we said that what better thing than money kill 'em, right? So if you have the money, or if you sacrifice, most of the time, if you know that you can earn back from what you are spending, then you can spend. For example, the U-test I introduced in some of my YouTube video, U-test, which is a remote job that has to do with testing of software, you know, wow, while talking it has turned to what, 94. I hope you can see it clearly and practically. 94%. So we are going to also observe until it turns to 95, so that you'll be sure. So I was talking about U-test. So if you are using U-test, as I said, the more devices you have, the more opportunities you have. So if you buy an iPhone, not only one iPhone, for example, like one of the guys that earns most on U-test, he has varieties of phones, then he has other smart devices. All of them, he registered them on U-test. So if there is a company that is developing software for iPhone, he will be contacted to conduct the test. If there is another one that is conducting for a particular iPhone or particular series of iPhone, let's say iPhone 14 and above, he will have at least one in that category. If there is one that is testing for Samsung or Android phones with Android 13 or Android 14 and above, he will still have. If there is one that is testing a software they develop for maybe Samsung Galaxy Watch, a smart watch, or other devices, he may still have. So he earns a lot from them. He spends, but he earns. Just like also content creators, you can spend money to buy a very expensive iPhone or Samsung phone, maybe let's say S24 Ultra Samsung, or iPhone 14 Pro Max, 15, even 15 Pro Max. so that you get quality videos that makes you to earn. So what just happened on our phone now? 95% charge. So now you have understood what it means by wireless charging, right? So it is just that there is no any cable connected to a port. So but the magnet works wirelessly. Okay, now uh let's do like some bonuses also. Let's just check the charging with this power bank. We are plugging our USB to it, and then we're taking it to the iPhone. Oh, so you can see charging has begun, and let's keep it in this mode. Now we will use this USB to take it to 96. Then maybe we now use the micro USB type C to take it to 97, right? Yeah. So these are the trending things now. So that your power bank that has only USB port, you know, and maybe it has the connector where it will be charged, maybe some port earlier than even type C. Or it has type C, so you should know that you can categorize it in the other in the other categories of devices, right? Okay, so let's see how long it takes us through the USB to go to 96%. Actually, this phone, as I said, it doesn't charge fast. Each bar is something. I mean, it's something serious. So, whenever an additional bar is added, yeah, it's a lot of power that has been added, because it will take some time, or it would, yeah, for it to go down, it also takes time. Yeah. So sometimes when you didn't use the phone 100%, the next day it will still be 100%. What just happened? It has turned to 96, right? Can you see it clearly? It's 96% now. 96%. Yeah. So let's now use the other one. Yeah, this cable. This is the cable that came together with this. So I think that is, they are encouraging people to have devices that are type C. I don't know, which is type C to type C. So we're going to connect it with another different phone, because we don't have type C here, type C to iPhone connector. So iPhone, in the past, iPhone refused to change their own port to type C, because I mean, there was a particular movement to make all the ports on mobile phone for charging to be universal, and type C was chosen, but Apple declined. Apple always want to remain unique. So let's connect it with, let's use this phone. Okay, charging is taking place. I don't know if you can see. Okay, now 92% is on this phone, so we can wait till it is 90, okay, 72 rather. We can wait until it is 73, and you see on our own power bank it is 90. So let's see something. Maybe when it is 73, one bar will be deducted from the battery. I don't know, maybe from the power bank. When one percentage is going down, then one will be added to the phone. That is our expectation, right? Yeah, so this guy is still at 90. This one is still at 72. So when it goes to 73, let's see. Wow, it's already 73, but for me to show it uh, very well, it has to be maybe in screensaver mode. So you can see now it's 73%. This guy will soon go down to, I just want to see as it will go down to 89. But I don't know whether my own logic is correct or not, because it is still at 90. Okay, now, yeah, now it's 89. You can see, yeah. So these are some of the recent trends. They are digital devices. You can see everything clearly and without any confusion. So maybe we should have just one more bonus of what you can find on some recent. This one has to do with the laptop. So for the iPhone, I think we should do what I said we are not going to do using this particular port, since we don't have the connector that will fit into here and then be inserted into the iPhone power port. Then we are going to use this wireless charging, despite the fact that we can do it directly on the power bank, right? So let's try using it on the iPhone. Presently, let's look at what it is, 97%. So let's place it. While for the charger, it is 87%. So you can see, oh, so 97% and 87%. So we're expecting the phone to soon move to 98%, while the battery goes down to 86%, right? Okay, so we are going to monitor this together and see what will change after some time. Yeah. So let's look at how the connection is. So it's magnetic, so they are connected, it will not fall off. So that is what it means by wireless. Doesn't mean the wire is completely removed. You can see the wire. This is the wire. So there is still cabling, but the cabling is not inserted into any port that goes into the phone's motherboard. Yes. So on the surface, charging is taking place based on this magnetic technology. So it's still there. Oh, I think the battery has gone to 86 already, while the phone has not come out to 98, right? So, but let's wait for it. Maybe very soon it will come up to 98. As I said, it is not in all cases that they move uniformly, because perhaps the the battery level may not be exactly the figure that is being projected out. Maybe it has already gone down to some extent, to some percentage, or it has already came up or gone up to some extent. So let's look as it turns to 98. I mean the phone, so that we know that charging is taking place. Always remember that for the iPhone, the charging is slow. Hey, it's almost like nothing is taking place, right? Is it a failed experiment? I think no. Very soon it will change. Normally, when we change charging our phone, we don't even monitor it this way. So it may be even slower than this. It may be fast. We don't normally put our eye there, but this is for demonstration purpose. That is why we put in our eye there. Yeah, I know there are fast chargers, yes, but then yeah, we also experience slow charging in some cases. Wow, the battery has gone to 85 already, and the phone is still at 97. You know, there is something about this iPhone I'm saying. It may be that one bar in the iPhone, maybe even 2 or 3 bars from the from the from the charger. I don't know. If the battery uh, level is going down, definitely charging is taking place. Yeah, definitely charging is taking place. If not, are we saying that it is discharging to somewhere else? I don't think so. Where does it discharge to? Yeah. So, but this is slower than when we use the power bank directly. So you can see that the power bank has already been designed to charge the the phone directly. So now we are adding another cabling to it. So that is why it is like this. So for best experience of even this wireless charging, you should have the power bank that is uh, having this feature, because you may not have problems from transmission on the cable. You can now see 98%, right? So now I believe that you agreed with me that charging is taking place, although it's slower, maybe because of the cabling involved and other things, and the design is not meant to be so. The power cable is supposed to tap from somewhere, and the power bank already can do the wireless charging directly from its own body. So maybe we're going to do one bonus and go. We're just going to see one more feature on computers that we can actually categorize as some of the features that are recently found on the computer. And what is it? It's about uh, print screen, margin of the print screen and snipping tool. I don't know, on your computer, has it been merged? Yeah, I know that most of our computers, it is not merged. So this is a wireless keyboard that works with the system I'm using, the desktop I'm using. So on it, I think there is also print screen here. So usually we have only this print screen when you want to capture the whole screen, what is on your own screen, and get a copy in form of an image, and then you are supposed to now take it and paste on a graphic software, or you can do that in Paint in your Windows environment, or you take it to maybe CorelDRAW or so for further adjustment. So but years ago, snipping tool came, which can help us to highlight only some portion of our screen and copy, and or let's say take a screenshot instead of taking the whole screen before we go and make some adjustment. If we don't need the whole screen, we can use snipping tool. So, and we normally do them separately. Like if I press this print screen now, normally, then I go to maybe paint, then I paste it there. So it is actually on my own screen here. I don't know, maybe how to show it. Maybe I should just show it a little on the screen. So you see, I pasted it here in the. So basically, this is the screen that I did a print screen on it, and I pasted on the other screen on the in the paint environment. So normally you screenshot everything on the screen, even those parts that you don't need, like this. What would we need this for if we are using it in another environment, you know? Yeah, let me reduce the. I hope most of us are making use of this, right? So nowadays we can do more than just print screen and print the whole screen and then take it to another environment and edit or so. With the coming of snipping tool, we usually search from here. Maybe we search our snipping tool when it comes, and then maybe we only need some portion of what we have on our screen. Maybe we need this young man's photo like this. I mean, you understand? Then we can do this. We can highlight only this portion if we are interested only in this. And there are some features that I never used before, but I think it's used to be there before. I don't know. So you can just copy instead of saving. Before we used to save on our computers, but for example, if you are just taking it to social media, you don't need to save it. Just copy from here. You go to your Facebook. If you want to paste this, you come to paste it here. You can see it's here. So if I click post now, it's going to post on my Facebook. So, but what I'm trying to, the feature I'm trying to talk about is on the keyboard itself. The print screen itself have been joined together with this snipping tool. So let's demonstrate it and see. It will work different from just print screen that does directly. So when I press print screen of nowadays, this is what comes on my screen. You see the camera, you see the web camera, you see. So that means I can even use the web camera also to capture what I want to take. So also, but this is what we are going to be looking at. This drop down menu, you can click on it. The first option says rectangle. So when you click, you can highlight. You understand? So that means what the snipping tool has been incorporated into it. You understand? Then you can go to snipping tool directly and copy. Then so another thing is that when you come down here, you still have your full screen, the usual print screen. When you click this one, it takes the whole full screen for you, but it will still take it to the snipping tool, not you looking for an environment to paste. Now you can see it takes everything. So they are now put together. Do you understand the difference? They are now put together. So there are other things that I don't use like window, freeform. Yeah, maybe we should check what it means. Yeah, freeform, you see, just some funny shapes like that. Yeah, you can have a screenshot of that form. So I don't know. I don't use them. And also window I don't use. but maybe we should take a look. Yeah, I think everything has to do with okay now. Okay, for window it highlights by itself and just snap, and then yeah, so it's almost like a print screen, like snap everything also. So that means you go for that option. If you want to do print screen, you can just go for that option. If you want also, you can choose full screen. Yeah, so that it takes the whole screen for you. Maybe you are in the case whereby you are doing full screen, let's say it's a PPT or a video. Yeah, so you can just choose select this one. Yeah, but if it is a window, like what we are having now is a window. Let me say full screen. Let me give a full screen example. This is an example of full screen. Then if you want to take this, you can actually do this. Then you click on full screen. So now let's go back to our window. Oh, where is okay? At least we have snapped it. Even if we cannot see our snipping tool, we let's assume that we have snapped it. Let's go to like Facebook and try to paste it there. Yeah, I think an image has been added, which is this. You see, it's a full screen. It's not a window like this. Okay, no, no, not really this. It's not a window like this one. I hope I hope it is clear now. Yeah. So if your laptop doesn't have these two incorporated together, can you now categorize it in the other categories of laptops? Okay. Anyway, I'm not trying to say even this laptop, if it is latest, it doesn't have touch screen, and there are other functionalities that are not there. Perhaps they are on your laptop, but you are missing some of these things. But touch screen have existed for long. That is why I'm not recognizing it as some of the recent things or trending additions to our laptop system. So thank you for following, and try to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Try to like our page, Inform Generation, on Facebook so that we keep on learning together. Bye.